this is your legs and shoulders workout. You're going to need at least one set of dumbbells for this one. We'll be working for 50 seconds and resting for 10. When you hear the beep, it's time to work. When you hear the horn, it's time to rest. I'm going to give you a heads up in the next exercise, and we are beginning with the squat to shoulder press, and we're starting it up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So hold on to the weights with your palms facing your body. You're going to perform a squat by sitting back with the hips, pushing back up through the heels, and then rotate your arms and push into a shoulder press. So squat, up, shoulder press. You want to make sure your knees don't go past the toes with the squat. And again, you're pushing up through the heels, into the press. Stand up nice and tall. Go into that press with your abs tight. 20 more seconds on the clock. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to need your lighter weights for the next exercise. We're going into a split lunge to a front raise. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So you want to hold on to those weights. Take a big step forward. Perform a lunge by dropping that back knee down, pushing back up through the front heel, and then go right into that front raise, keeping a slight bend in the arm. Arms fairly extended. Bring that weight up to shoulder height, lower back down, slowly and controlled, and then repeat. Lunge, up, front raise. If you need to modify, take a look in that upper left-hand corner at Mini-Me. She's doing a deadlift with just a slight bend in the knees, keeping the back flat. Coming up to a standing position, pushing the hips forward and going into the front raise. That's a good modification if you want to stay away from those deep bends with the knees. 15 more seconds on the clock. Good work. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now let's bring that opposite leg forward, and we're going into a split lunge to a side raise. Starting in 2, 1. Here we go. So big step forward, you're dropping that back knee down, lifting those weights up to the side this time instead of to the front. Again, keeping a slight bend in the elbow, lifting those weights up to about shoulder height. And when you come back up from the lunge, you're pushing up through that front heel, making sure that front knee does not go past your toes. Chest stays up, shoulders stay back. Again, you can modify by just doing a deadlift to stay away from the deep bends. Come all the way up into that side raise. Either way, just keep on moving, work hard. 10 more seconds on the clock. We're resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, rest up. We're going into round 2 of the first circuit. And we're starting with the squat to shoulder press. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So hold on to the weights, palms facing your body. Do a deep squat. Aim to get those elbows to the knees, making sure the front knees don't go past your toes. Come up all the way into the shoulder press. If you need to modify for this one, you can just do the shoulder press, you can just do the squats, you can do alternating shoulder presses, you can lighten up the weights. Choose something that's doable but still challenging with good form. 20 more seconds. Making sure to push up through the heels, keep your chest up. Good work, guys, just 10 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back to the split lunge to front raise. So big step forward with the left foot, right foot is back. Hold on to those lighter weights and start it up. You're going to drop that back knee down, push back up through the front heel, and go right into that front raise. End up with those weights right about shoulder height. Again, modification, upper left-hand corner, just a deadlift, and then into the front raise. Resting in 10, 9, 8, 7. Good work, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna switch it up. Other foot's in front. Let's bring that right foot in front. Left foot's back. And we're going into a side raise this time. Starting in 2, 1. Here we go. So you're pushing up through that front heel into that side raise, bringing the weights to about shoulder height. Slowly and controlled, take your time. Making sure to keep that chest up, keep your shoulders back. Good, 20 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you don't need any dumbbells for this one. We're just using body weight. You can place your hands on your hips and you're gonna launch yourself up into the air and land in a lunge, dropping that back knee down, landing softly, and then powering back up, big jump, and then switch legs and land with the other leg forward. So 5 lunge jumps, and then once you hit that on that 5th one, you're going to just stay in that lunge and just pulse up and down for 3 counts, and then repeat, launch back up into the 5 lunge jumps. If you need to modify, look in the upper left-hand corner at Mini-Me. She's just doing reverse lunges. No jumping, no pulsing. Still working hard. Or if you'd like, you can still add the pulse, just take away the jumping. More seconds on the clock. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next we have 3 sumo squat jumps alternating with 10 jabs. So you need your lighter weights for this one. We're going to start it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So hold those weights in your hands right beside your chest, and you're going to launch yourself up into a sumo squat jump, landing softly with your legs wide, feet turned outward, knees in line with the toes. Hold the 3rd sumo squat jump and go right into 10 controlled jabs. If you need to modify, look in the upper left-hand corner. You can just do 3 sumo squats and then go right into the 10 jabs. When you do the jabs, make sure your hands start and end right beside your chest, and that jab is nice and controlled. If you're doing the non-modified version, you're sitting low into that sumo squat so that you really hit those inner thighs. Rest it up in 3, 2, 1. Good work. Next we have alternating step-ups. On a chair or any other elevated surface that you have, you want to go a little lower to the ground, go for it. Start it up right now. Here we go. Now if you want to make this challenging, you can hold on to weights like I'm doing. And you're going to bring one leg up, keep that foot up, drop the other leg down, and then come back up to meet it. You're pushing up through the heel that's on the chair elevated surface. Another modification, rather than just going lower to the ground, is you can drop the weights and just use your body weight. This will get your heart rate up. It's working your lower body, including your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. You're getting that heart rate really high. You're doing great. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next we have an alternating single leg deadlift with reverse flies. Grab onto your lighter weights and let's get started. So you have one leg on the ground with a slight bend. You're gonna lower yourself into a single leg deadlift, lengthening your back. Hold it there and go into a reverse fly with just a slight bend in the arms, bringing those weights out to the side. Return back to the starting position, bringing your hips forward, and then you're gonna switch legs and do the same thing. If you need to modify, you can just do the same exercise with both feet on the ground. Just do a regular deadlift, come up all the way, and then go back into the reverse fly. 20 more seconds on the clock. You're doing great. Take your time. This requires a lot of balance. Try to stare at something right in front of you. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we are back to the first exercise. This is round 2, and we're starting with 5 lunge jumps, alternating with 3 pulses. Here we go. So launch yourself up, drop that back knee down, jump up again, switch legs in the air. You're going to repeat that 3 times, and then go right into 3 pulses, just lowering that knee to the ground, pushing up through the front heel. Modification again is just doing the reverse lunges without the jumping. You can even add those pulses. Good work, guys. Keep it going. "20 more seconds on the clock. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back to those 3 sumo squat jumps, alternating with 10 jabs. So again, you're going to need your lighter weights for this one. Start it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So hold those weights right beside your chest. You're going to do a nice big jump, land with your legs wide, toes pointing outward, knees in line with the toes. Perform your 10 jabs slowly and controlled, starting and ending with those weights right beside your chest, and then repeat. Modification is just taking away the jumping. You just do your 3 sumo squats, alternate it with 10 jabs. Need to modify it even more, you can always drop those weights. 15 more seconds on the clock. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back to those alternating step ups. So grab your chair, grab your elevated surface, and we're starting right now. Here we go. So again, step up. You're going to power up through the heel, meet the other foot to the foot that's on the chair, elevated surface, and then step back down. You're doing great, guys. You just have one more exercise after this one, so hang in there. Work the hardest you can. 15 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we are ending this workout with the alternating deadlifts and reverse flies. So again, lighter weights, and we're starting up in 3, 2, 1. So one leg is on the ground, you're going to lower yourself into that single leg deadlift, making sure you're lengthening that back, looking forward. Hold it for a second and go right into that reverse fly, bring the weights together, then come back up, bringing those hips forward, squeeze in the glutes. Modification is just both feet on the ground. You're doing your deadlift, go all the way down, come all the way up, hips forward, squeeze the glutes, and then go into the bent over reverse fly. You are so close to being done with this workout. Just hang in there. 10 more seconds. Nice job. Done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job.